Hi there, it's Blue. So I went to a BTS concert last year in London. I think I went to the first night in London, so in the O2. It was such a amazing experience. I loved it so much. It was such a good night. I had a lot of anxiety that day. It was like, whew, it was an experience. But I just compiled a few things that I noticed at the concert that I thought would be some good advice for anybody who's going this time around, because I'm not going to the Wembley show, did not have the funds. I spent €400 at that last concert. I can't do that again. If you like K-pop, you might as well subscribe and turn on that little bell notification. It's a fun time. Let's get into the video now. Okay, so the first thing, and I don't think I've seen enough people saying this, and I really highly need to emphasize, stay away from the fan sites. If you see a fan site, get away. No, oh, it's so bad. I mean, unless they have their big ass cameras, which are completely against the rules. Unless they have their big ass cameras out, it's hard to tell who is a fan site, but if you see that big ass camera, get yourself away. I've heard of people being kicked out of concerts because they were next to somebody with a big ass camera and they were kicked out with them because they were like, you must be with that person, you're standing next to them. See, it's hard to tell. If you see someone in killer heels, really high heels, they could be a fan site because they usually like to wear the high heels so that they're over people so that they can take the pictures. They tend to be really rude. I was next to a fan site at one stage of the concert. I think they gave up and left because I didn't have the most amazing place on the floor, but I was still very happy. They obviously just weren't. They will shove and they will be extremely rude. You are a swinging door. You are just a person that's in between them and BTS and getting the right pictures. So although a lot of us love the pictures we get from these fan sites, they are not the nicest people to experience. They don't really care about you. They just want to be as close to BTS as possible to take pictures. So if you can, stay away from them. They just shove and they might get you kicked out. So it's a good idea to just steer clear. Really good idea to stay hydrated. It's really hard when you're standing in a line for a couple hours to strike that balance between I'm hydrated and I'm not dying for a fucking piss. A lot of venues will stop you for as long as possible from queuing up outside, and they'll try to stop you from going to other places to queue up, which I love it. I've seen so many vlogs of people at concerts in Korea or Japan where they'll just give you a number and then you can come back and get and go to your place with your number. Such an efficient way, but we're not efficient. Don't put your health at risk for this concert. Make sure you're nourished, make sure you eat food, and make sure you drink water. Please. You don't want to be in there and then faint. That would be so disappointing. That'd be so upsetting. Oh my god, couldn't even imagine. Next thing, and I haven't seen anybody say this. Be careful with your light stick. I'm gonna get my light stick and show you what I mean. Oh, looky, it's my BTS light stick. It's my love, oh my god. Behold, a BTS light stick. Make sure that when you're actually at the concert that you have this around your wrist. It saved me so many times. I don't know why I need to drop it, but it saved me so many times. Have it wrapped around your wrist. We Westerners are not necessarily used to light sticks, particularly if you haven't been to a K-pop concert before. Turn on the light stick. Always also have the app downloaded already. Don't be a dum-dum like me downloading it in the venue. Anyway, so this is the light stick. I think mine's running out of battery. This is a light stick. Now the girl in front of me, God bless her, she was just having a good time, and I don't blame this girl for having a good time, but she was using her whole arm to shake her light stick. So I was standing behind her while she was going like this. And so I was literally this is going to poke my eye out. So don't use your whole arm to use the light stick. This sounds really weird that I'm explaining to people how to shake a fucking light stick, but don't use your whole fucking arm because there are people behind you. It's a very small space. If you're sitting, fine. There's usually a set space between you and the person behind you, and it's usually tiered. You'll be fine. But I was this girl is going to take out my eye with this little thing. Don't use your whole fucking arm. Use it from the elbow up. Kim Namjoon, Kim Seokjin, Min Yoongi, Jung Ho-seok, Park Jimin, Kim Taehyun, Jung Jungkook, BTS. You much lessen your risk of injuring another individual. Also, it's very easy to connect this to the little app. You just go down and then you connect it. You put in either your seat or you put in like standing, and then you flick it back up. I didn't know that you're supposed to flick it back up, but you're supposed to flick it back up afterwards. Just so you know. Oh my god, I'm getting out of breath. Please, please, these are hard. They can seriously injure somebody. Just be careful. I can't believe I just taught you how to use a fucking light stick. But be careful with your fucking light stick. Next thing to do with the light stick is this is the only light stick you are allowed to bring in. And you're only allowed to bring in official light sticks. So you have to have the official big hit BTS light stick. You can't just go on like AliExpress and get one that looks like this and then bring that in. You have to have an official light stick. You're not allowed to have another light stick in there. Don't bring in a GOT7 light stick. Don't bring in a Blackpink light stick. Don't bring in a Stray Kids. Oh my god, no wait, Stray Kids don't have a fucking light stick. Sorry, I'm petty. Look, I know, my little multi-stand heart breaks every time I think about this because it's expensive and there's so many different light sticks, and light sticks are expensive, particularly for something that you might only use once or never use at all. Light sticks are expensive. I've spent so much money on so many different albums from so many different groups and it's really frustrating. But at the same time, this is the light stick that you are allowed to bring into that concert. You're better off not bringing a light stick than bringing a light stick from another group. I get it. There's a lot of armies who are also Agases, and there are a lot of armies who are also EXO-Ls, and there are a lot of armies that are also Blinks, but don't bring in an EXO light stick, don't bring in a Blackpink light stick. If you don't have the BTS light stick, and if you can't afford it, just don't bring it. Just don't bring a light stick. I don't know, it's a little bit disrespectful to me to like go in, like it'd be like going to a fucking Fall Out Boy concert being like, I'm wearing a Panic at the Disco t-shirt because fuck you. No. Oh, I mean, that's a little bit more acceptable, but just, it matches, it's a whole, it goes with the whole thing, it goes with the song. Literally, like when fire comes on, they turn red and flash. This next point really applies to like every single concert, but just like dress comfortably. And like, oh, I know, we love them. I know we love them all. And I know there's a lot of girls out there who fancy them. I know there are a lot of boys out there who fancy them. However, you know, Jimin, Taehope, like Namjoon, they're not going to look down into the audience and be like, that girl right there, that girl's my future wife. That boy right there, that boy is my future husband. Like, it's not going to happen. So dress comfortably for you, especially if you're standing. Just dress comfortably, wear comfortable shoes. Something that like, oh, just wear comfortable clothes. Please, I'm begging you. Really, if that did happen, like if like Jungkook was there and was like, dang, that girl, or dang, that boy, they're damn fine, I want to date that person, they're more than likely only going to see your face anyway, especially if you're in a crowd. Like, they're not really going to see the outfit. There's no point in like showing up in like really like fancy glittery pants, because like he's not going to see that. He's just going to see your face. So like, dress comfortably. Cannot emphasize that enough. The next one is something that I was particularly worried about when I went to the concert. You don't need to know the fan chants. A lot of people know that Kim Namjoon, Kim Seokjin, Min Yoongi, Jung Ho-seok, Park Jimin, Kim Taehyun, Jung Jungkook, BTS. A lot of people know that one, but that was the only one that I remember hearing in like bulk. But all the other fan chants, people don't tend to know, and it's usually, you should be fine with just the name fan chant. And then Jungkook started crying at our concert and we all shouted, Fanta Fanta, and he started crying some more. It was so fucking cute. Oh my god, I just realized that there. That must have been so fucking touching for Jungkook to come to like a country that speaks English, doesn't speak his language, and for the whole fucking crowd to like chant "It's okay" in his own language. Oh my god, that's so, oh my god, TT bitch, TT. The next one was a really important one to me, and like my asthmatic ass. Breathe, darling. We don't want you fainting. We do not want you fainting. You've waited so long for this. You want to enjoy yourself? Breathe. Just breathe. It's going to be fine. Especially if you feel a little bit claustrophobic, just take your time and breathe and just keep calm and keep focused. It's such a weird thing to say, to breathe, because like you need to breathe to live, but like breathe in a calm fashion if you can. Obviously you don't always have a choice, but just try and like keep yourself calm with your breathing. Next one is don't be on your phone. There was a girl next to me who I didn't see until the end of the concert. She had this like tripod, and she had her phone on her tripod, and she was watching the concert through the phone on her tripod, and I was like, you have spent so much money to be here and you could have done that at home. Like they're right there and you're looking at your phone screen. No. Okay, I understand you want to take a video here and there, but I usually just like try to take a video of like the chorus and then like enjoy myself for the rest of the song. Enjoy yourself, live in the moment, absorb the boys. Have a fun time. The last thing that I wanted to say is that if you're standing, watch who you can actually see, because there was 2 stages, and so like sometimes some of them would be like in the middle of the stage and sometimes some of them would be like closer to me, so it just makes more sense to just like watch the people as they're there. Like if Jimin's there but like Jungkook's your favorite and he's on the other side, don't be like, Jungkook Oopar, where are you? Just look at Jimin and like enjoy him being there, because there was like 3 girls when they announced that Jungkook couldn't dance who like yeeted themselves out of there. Like they were like, I'm gone, I'm not watching this anymore, and I was like, bye bitch, okay, I get to be a little bit closer. Whoever you can see, just enjoy looking at them. Whoever you can see performing at that time, just enjoy looking at them. That's what I did. It's just really nice. Hi, Suga's there. He's my fave. I got to see him for a second. He's gone. Okay, Namjoon, there you are. Like, it's just like, there's no point in like looking around for your fave when there's another member who you also love sitting there. It's, yeah. Anyway, it's a fun time. And lastly, obviously, remember to enjoy yourself. I got very, very anxious before the concert because I was like, oh my god, these boys have changed my fucking life and I'm so indebted to them, and I just wanted to have the best time of my life. And it was such a good concert. I enjoyed it so much. It's so different to any other concert that I've ever seen. It was 2.5 hours long. Oh my god. Like longer. Oh my god. So good. Please, 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 please just enjoy yourself. Live in the moment. Enjoy the boys, enjoy some good ass music, and enjoy that concert. It's amazing. It's so much fun. I hope that everybody who goes has an amazing time, and if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe, turn on post notifications. Remember, you say genius, I think Min Yoongi. All my socials will be linked down below, and I'll see you when I see you. Okay, bye.